no law, music, plus successful.
Yo, Smash Cash Radio, you listen to Real Raw. There's no real without raw. If you don't know, now you know. It's your boy Raw Ruler. Let's get it, let's go. So we still got Limitless Soundz in the building. And what we're going to do is going to let you break down the definition of your latest project, Ignorant Intelligence. It's a tongue twister to me. Don't mind me.
Ignorant. You got to say ignorant. Ignorant. Ignorant intelligence, man. So when ignorant, the actual root definition is just lack of knowledge, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So everybody lacks knowledge in something. So then you have that, like, understanding that we are all ignorant to something. We all lack knowledge. Like, you might be an expert in one thing, right? And that's what intelligence is. Intelligence is what you know. That's the ability to understand and obtain and, knowledge and apply knowledge, right? That's what intelligence is. So then kind of having both of those, you know what I'm saying? Like, understanding that there's a lot that I don't know personally, but then there are things that I, happen to know more than I, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the first reason. Second is that when you think about ignorance, as far as association, when people say, "Are you being ignorant?" They really mean like you being belligerent. You know what I'm saying? Like you acting, wild, or you acting crazy, right? Like he being ignorant, right? You trifling, right? And then, when they say, when you think about acting intelligent, it's like, there's a certain posture and proper articulates, you know what I'm saying? And things that come with that. So looking at both of those concepts, I'm taking what people might deem as ignorant. Like I may say something ratchet on a record, and then I might say something intelligent on the same record. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Or I might rap over a beat that people might say this beat go ignorant.
You grabbing all the audience.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. And say something intelligent over a ratchet or ignorant beat, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
That's
say
smart.
something ignorant over a intelligent beat, right? Yeah. And what's an intelligent beat? I like soul music. So I got like on this project, I got like some soul beats on it. You know what I mean? I might say some ratchet things over the soul beats. And I think that's really, for sure.
Definitely, man.
Ignorant intelligence.
What's up, man? I'm feeling that.
Also, it's about like showing the duality of people, how we are multi-dimensional beings. Like this is what people don't understand. There's no black and white, like legitimately. Like there's no 100% left or right. Like we are multi-dimensional. So a lot of the conscious community that I know likes to turn up. Right? We like to go out. We like to do that. But then also when you think about the hood per se, or the ratchet, or whatever, right? They want and desire consciousness and substance. So then how do you merge both of those? So that's what this whole project is about, merging both of those worlds together. Because I'm from both of them worlds. I'm from the east side of Chicago. I'm from the hood. But at the same time, I graduated Columbia. I came downtown, you know what I'm saying, coaching myself. I read, watch Hidden Colors. I study John Henry Clark. You know what I'm saying? I'm into these things, right?
Definitely,
so it's about really merging both of those and showing that we are all flawed and we are all we're complex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can't judge a person either way. Right? Like be multidimensional, be complex being, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a song I got coming out, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I ain't gonna give y'all too much of that, man. Just, yeah. You'll hear when you hear.
If you could give a young boy or girl the tools to come up in this music business, what would you give them?
3 things, yo. What I think, or not even what I think, what I know based on my research, is 3 things to take it to make it in this industry. Is talent, hustle / ambition, and thirdly would be professionalism, right? Or humility.
That's important.
One, people get on because of hustle, right? They get on because of ambition, right? But they stay on because of talent. You know what I'm saying? And understanding business acumen, right? And professionalism, right? So you get on from your hustle. Like people have this misconception that you get on because you're talented. No, I know millions of Chicago is populated with dope MCs, dope artists, dope musicians, dope everybody, right? I'm in every open mic, every show. We have some of the best talent. I've been across the nation. We have some of the best talent in the nation. And so it's a lot of talented people. But if they're not on, I feel like they're either missing one or two things. Either that hustle, that ambition. Like you got to work as if you got to work like a single mother with 4 kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got to work like this is the only thing that keeps you breathing. You know what I'm saying? If you're not hustling like that, then you're not serious about it.
You're not.
And on top of that, with that hustle and with that talent, you do have to be professional and understand how to create legitimate relationships with partners and people, right? Like being humble, being timely, being punctual, right? Communicating, you know what I'm saying? Being a person of your word. All of these things add on to your artistry, and all of those things are definitely gonna, and being a student, because even if you aren't the most talented, you can study. This is a game that can be studied. Study the greats, yo. Go see who inspires you. Study their craft.
There's always room for improvement.
Always room
Definitely,
for improvement,
man.
for sure.
So, man, if you guys don't know, Chris Gotti, the vice president of Murder Inc., actually has a music distribution platform.
For sure.
And recently, Limitless Soundz has actually won a distribution deal with them. So, man, how do that feel?
You know what? Honestly, to be the complete honest with you, like, you know, and I talk to my brother AV about this all the time. And I actually know how D has said something to this matter. He said, you know, the reason why I'm so successful because I don't bask in my accomplishments. I think a lot of people get content with winning the battles instead of the war. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't celebrate, and not to say I'm grateful from the God. Like I really am. I'm humbled and I'm appreciative of what has been given to me. Anytime it's a blessing. You know, at the same time, I'm not content, and it's the beginning. That means I have to work harder, right? Because now I have an opportunity, right, in my hands to where once I finish this project, you know, Chris Gotti and them will take my distribution. They're going to take my project and they're going to put it in the places where it needs to go. That's what a digital distribution is. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So, and knowing that, it's like, okay, once my project gets to where it's going, then what's next? So I have to always be on what's next. So that just puts me in the frame of, okay, Limitless, I have to work on what's next. I have to not be content, and I have to make sure I'm hustling harder each and every time, and not be content with, oh, I got this and I got that. Because at the end of the day, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's a small stepping stone to a bigger scale. Real talk.
I feel you on that, definitely, man.
For sure.
Man, so we're going to start with the mind feeder, and we're going to let them know what melanin means. Let them know what that means.
So,
drop some knowledge on them, man.
Okay, I'm not the most scholarly person to build on it. At the same time, to my understanding, you know what I'm saying, I just really watching Hidden Colors and, you know, a couple documentaries outside of that, reading a couple books. You know, not only is melanin a part of the pigmentation that which makes us a darker people, but it also has been regarded as a form of intelligence, right? You know, stemming from the pineal gland. So a lot of times they did study on us to figure out, you know, whether melanin contributed to our intelligence, right? Us being the first people to walk on this earth, the creators of everything, the creators of mathematics, science, and architecture, and spiritual and religion, and everything that you see was created by melanated people. Also, some people consider melanation as like the cosmos, right? That dark matter out there, right? That light comes from is melanin. So it depends on who you ask, whether the metaphysical standpoint, a scientific standpoint.
We're just getting your definition.
Oh, word is bond. But then all of those. And you know what I'm saying? That's what melanin is to me, man. It's what makes us tick. What makes us who we are. Us as, you know, melanated people, for sure. Us as the darker people. You know what I mean? And not to say that darker necessarily means that everybody is, you know, dark skinned. But you feel what I'm saying? Just historically, you know, what that means. For sure. Definitely.
I appreciate you for coming through, bro. I really appreciate it.
Oh, man. It's
man. So let them know where they can find your music and your social media.
Man, so everything is Limitless Soundz with a Z at the end. The Sounds, that's everything. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, my website, limitlesssoundz.com. You go check out my first album and do your homework. Snapchat, Limitless Soundz with a Z at the end. Everything's lit. If you Google Limitless Soundz, follow me, I'll follow you back. Man, listen, show me love, and I bet you I double that love back. That's it.
Yeah, sure. You already know what it is. Get in tune. Get in tune now. Don't wait till you're on and then try to get in tune. Get in tune now. You feel me? Yes, you listen to Real Raw. There's no real without Raw. If you don't know, now you know. It's your boy Raw Ruler. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
DJ Steve.